Hi, Gemini, and welcome to your first of two Zodiac Taroscope short and sweet messages and prediction readings for September. If you have a Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you have Venus in Gemini, you can look at this from a relationship perspective. These messages are timeless, so whenever you watch it, there could be, from the time you watch it, out to 3 months for this energy to come in and around you, or the situation or person or event to come in and around you, okay? The other thing that I want to mention, because I haven't, for July and August, I actually did individual, one per sign for the month, individual messages for each zodiac sign. And then at the end of the month, I did all 12 signs, short and sweet messages, okay? And in that all 12 signs, there's an individual message for each zodiac sign with a timestamp. So if you didn't realize that, go check those out. They're timeless messages. They're in the playlist, okay? And it's under all 12 signs, I believe. Zodiac, short and sweet messages and predictions, okay? So you can go check those out and look forward to it at the end of this month. But let's get right into this for you, Gemini. Let's find out what this energy that's going to be coming in and around you is, okay? And how it's going, how you can deal with it, okay? How it affects you, and then further advice and guidance. So, for you, Gemini, we have self-employment. Someone else had this too. Commitment, resourceful, confident, rewarding. So we can always go. I go with what's on the cards. I also go with intuition here to get messages in from Spirit, God, Source, Universe, or whomever it is for you. So for some of you, could it be about self-employment? Absolutely, okay? For some of you, is this something you've been thinking about? Maybe not full self-employment, but doing something on the side? Is this having the confidence to do it? Let's get a tarot. Let's get a tarot because I want it to see if the message is different from what, I don't remember now who it was that got it, but King of Cups, commitment. We had commitment and commitment. Okay, Gemini, here it is. If this is some sort of self-employment for you, or we can even say for some of you, it could be volunteer work that you do, okay? Because it's like a job. You go do it every day. You might not be getting paid, but you're still putting the work in, right? So whatever this is for you in whatever area of your life, okay, it's time to commit. Even if you're starting out small and you're doing it while you still work a regular 9 to 5, so to speak, okay? It's time for you to make the commitment. It's time for you, I love resourceful here, right? Rewarding, for you to be able to make it happen. Maybe you need to change some things around, move things around a little bit, be resourceful with your time. But this is going to be rewarding for you, absolutely, with the King of Cups. He is the emotionally balanced, wise, calm, diplomatic king, okay? He encompasses all of those attributes, and I feel like that's the reward that it will bring for you. Maybe for some of you, it is calm in your life. Maybe for some of you, it's being emotionally balanced, not feeling all over the place. Because for some of you, Gemini, oh, this is interesting because sometimes Geminis, you get the rap there, the bad rap. Oh, I don't think it's bad, but you know, squirrel, squirrel, you kind of jump from one thing to another. You know, you just have a very active mind. You're ruled by Mercury, okay? Enough said. So, you know, maybe this is what brings you that calm balance, all right? Being able to do whatever. It could be, maybe you knit baby blankets or crochet baby blankets. I love to talk about crocheting because I like to do that. And you now realize, you know what? Every time I would do one of these for my friends or, you know, a coworker or whatever, and just made them maybe buy the yarn type of thing, they always say to me, oh, you could sell these. These are beautiful. Well, guess what? Maybe you could sell them. And here's the thing. You doing that, and this is an example, although it may resonate for someone, whatever it is that you're doing, it just calms you down because it brings balance in. You're doing something that you love and enjoy, okay? And we can call it employment because maybe for some of you, This is meant to be a little side hustle. All right. Might not make you rich. Doesn't mean you're going to be a full-time crocheter and make, 80 grand a year, but it could be something that you like to do on the side. Or maybe for some of you, you might like to do it as a hobby, which brings calm and peace and joy into your life, and you may donate it. There's always the little hats and blankets for babies at the hospital, right? And booties and stuff like that, the little mitts so they don't scratch themselves. So I'm just saying it could be in any area of your life, but I feel like something's going to come in and around that is going to trigger this in you in a good way, where you're going to feel the need to maybe seriously look into this. Okay? If you've just been thinking about it, now you're seriously going to start thinking about it. Let's get some advice or guidance. So when you're seriously thinking about it, what is some advice or guidance here from Spirit that might help you along the way? Okay. Archangel Azrael, it is time to let go, prepare for change. Okay, I like that. So, while you're seriously thinking about this, and I feel like what it is you're seriously thinking about it, and for some of you, you're going to be seriously talking yourself out of it, because you're going to go through all the, oh, well, I don't know if I have the resources. Oh, I don't feel confident enough. Really, are my baby blankets that great that I could sell them? Okay. Oh, these cards bend so easy. I love them, but they do bend when I'm shuffling. Look. You got to let that go. That's what this card. Ask Azrael to help you. Let that go, okay? Prepare for the change. And the change is that you're going to commit to doing this, all right? You're thinking, and you're seriously thinking about it right now. But let's get another card here for you, Gemini. The Lovers, Angels of Commitment. Look, commitment, commitment, commitment. Okay. They're like tripling down on this now, all right? It's time to commit to it. Whatever it is that I feel, whoever's hearing this message, whoever is here on this Gemini message right now, you know what this is. And you have been a little willy-nilly. You've been, back and forth, back and forth. They're saying, let that energy go. You need to commit. You need to be confident. You need to commit. You need to let it go. Prepare for change. You need to commit, okay? And Lovers it's, finding that perfect partner. Maybe for some of you, it might be that, okay? It might be finding that perfect partner. I also like to talk about the Lovers is doing what it is that you love, finding that thing that you love, that person that you love, okay? If you're looking at this from a romantic perspective. But it's finding that thing that you love and committing to it. I feel like this is a really short and sweet. Let's get some more advice. And like they're just laying this flat out. Flat out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts here. No ifs, ands, or buts. You need to commit and start. And you know what? Like I said, whatever it is that you do, you start it small, but you commit to it and you start making it happen. And you take it from there. You worry about down the road as you're going down the road, okay? It's one of those moments where you don't need to necessarily know the answer or the outcome. You just, if you're doing what you love and you commit to it, look, Spirit is going to be like, we're so proud of you, okay? Trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams, oh my heavens, I just said that, of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. Or again, if your Christianity is not your thing, it's all right. Trust the universe has a plan. Trust your angels have a plan. Trust Spirit, God's goddess, have a plan. Okay? Love this. But I literally just said you don't need to know what the end's going to be. You just need to trust that they're going to make your dreams come true. Oh, look at this. Because you are doing what you love. I almost was, there's no heartache in this for you, okay? There should not be any turmoil. If there is, I'm feeling like you're not necessarily doing the right thing. You may want to revisit that. That could be for someone, they needed to hear it. But this isn't a time for heartache, okay? This isn't a time for the Three Swords to hurt you. This is meant, you are meant to be doing something that can bring you in a little money, or like I said, if you're retired, it could just be volunteer work that you love, that calms you and balances you. Maybe for some of you, you've discovered this during a time of heartache. Okay. And by doing it brings you that calm and balance that you so desperately need. Okay. So that could be a message for some people, but trust. Let go of expectation. You just go with the flow. You do what it is that you love to do, and let spirit take care of the rest. That is your message, Gemini. Short and sweet. That is your message, okay? And remember, look at this from different angles, from big picture. Don't try to make it fit. But if there's something that you have been considering doing, it doesn't have to necessarily be employment. That could be for the larger group of you all. Sorry, the larger amount of people. I don't know how to say that. I'm having a time here. You know what I mean. For some of you, it could have a different meaning, all right? You apply it to that, as you don't make it fit, but if it applies, it applies. You'll understand when you hear this. Thank you, Gemini. Don't forget to interact with my channel. Look, leave a comment, say hi. It helps the algorithm. I'm going to be on that kick again, these readings, because you know what? My channel is slowly growing, and that's a good thing. So comments, likes, watching the video through to the end really helps show YouTube that you're enjoying the video. Maybe for some of you, you can hit the like button just because you appreciate the work that went in, even though it may not be your specific message this time. Show just appreciation for the work that's gone into it, and the messages that Spirit have brought through for someone else. You know what? It helps my channel. Thank you again. I will see you in the next reading, or in the next Zodiac Horoscope reading.